Greetings and welcome to day 14 of the color card challenge, doing a new piece of art every single day for the next 30 days straight. Today's color is sage, although I had a peek at the word prompt list and I saw the word matcha and it was just too delicious to pass up, so that's going to be my main subject today. I'm also drawing heavy inspiration from the creator of the color card challenge herself. Her name is Dory, if you don't know her. She goes by Big Blue Tang on Instagram, and she did a beautiful matcha design on day 7 with the grass green color that I used for clovers, which makes sense because matcha is actually a very bright green. But I'm going to put a little twist on my matcha and make more of a matcha latte, so mixing it with milk to get more of that sage green color. Oh, that's not much of a twist, you say? Well, bam, I'm actually making a strawberry matcha latte today, so I'm adding some beautiful reds in there for some nice contrast. So after starting off with my blocky base layers as usual, I'm going right into the blending stage. I want everything to look super smooth and kind of half mixed with the matcha pouring into the milk and strawberry. So I'm doing a lot of wet on wet blending, which means I'm using 2 wet colors on my card and then moving them together with my brush. I usually start with the lighter color, which is a white or an off-white, and then I throw in some green, and then I clean off my brush and move it in between the 2 colors to smooth it out and blend it together. Although you can already see an exception to my rule with the red at the bottom, which I'm trying to keep a little more separated to replicate the thick strawberry mixture, which I find rests at the bottom of the cup before you start to stir it with your straw. So I'm just using more gouache paint and less water on my brush, doing small little dash marks to keep things clean. And now moving up top, you can see I'm starting to work on the foam and the ice cubes. I love doing the foam. It was actually a little bit easier than I thought it would be. I started with a base layer of a lighter green, and then I took a very dark green, as you can see here, and just dotted it along so it made it look like all the little bubbles. And then you can even go in with some lighter white if you really want to detail it up, like I did right along the edge of the cup there by my brush, to make cleaner and more distinct bubbles. Getting close to the end already. Oh my gosh, I'm just working on a little bit of ice in the area where the matcha is entering the cup, so using a nice deep green for that pure matcha and blending in some highlights onto the ice. I also wanted to add a tiny bit of a shadow to the cup so it wasn't all just white all the way around. You know, I'm trying to work on my shadows. I'm trying to learn here. Another very uneventful peel reveal, but that's okay. I don't mind. I love what I did here, and I don't think it needs anything more than what I've got. The only thing that would make this better, honestly, is if I had a real strawberry matcha latte with me, but unfortunately I do not, so I'll just have to drool over this and dream of the next time that I can get one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye!